We will not walk in fear one of another. We will not be driven by fear into an age of unreason if we dig deep in our history and our doctrine and remember that we are not descended from fearful men.
The most dramatic example of what IIE has done were the hundreds of refugees that they brought in the 1930s.
About 10 years ago, we again recognized that rescuing scholars who were politically endangered would be an important role for us.
There were a lot of covert agents among students who reported to KGB about our discussions. The government introduced more and more limits to independent scholarly activity. They said that if you continue your activity, we send special demand to shut down your institute to the Supreme Court. But we ignored that.
When a scholar is persecuted or prohibited to do what they were trained to do, that intellectual capital, it's not just one person. It's everything that that scholar touches. It is someone who is reaching out to lots of other people and, in a sense, planting intellectual seeds.
Scholars were targeted for assassination or for kidnapping by people who simply didn't like either what they were saying or the fact that they were intellectuals saying something or other at all.
If you said something the government didn't want, the chances were that you would actually disappear.
I can't speak what I want to speak. I can't travel where I want to go. I mean, when somebody fell in the exam, you have to give him a good degree, otherwise you'll be killed.
You either have to conform or you are seen as the enemy. Even if what you say is true, even if you have the evidence, according to the law, it's still wrong and you can still go to jail.
The Scholar Rescue Fund is there to help those who stand up, irrespective of what country it happens in.
The job we thought was very important was to find these scholars and take them and move them to safe places.
He said, you want to escape through the airport and you want to go in a cargo plane and you don't have any exit permission in your passport. That will be impossible. When the plane took off, I was crying and then captain was like, hey, why are you crying? I said, I'm leaving my country in a cargo plane. I didn't manage to say goodbye to people that I love.
The Scholars Rescue Fund deserves to be supported by anybody who cares about basic individual freedom.
I came to University of Maryland where I'm doing like a wonderful research. I'm moving from cell biology, medical microbiology to molecular genetics.
My classes did help to some American students to understand, not just to understand, but to open their mind.
Sometimes I had a feeling of, my God, I've been dreaming of this work.
It's like an invaluable commodity. If you destroy academics, you've destroyed, the future.